Hello everybody and welcome back to DVD at Impera with yours truly, your first Spear Primus Pilots. We are starting out the episode with a kind of a futile battle, isn't it? We're still gonna fight it, let's go, let us go, but we are, I think this is kind of futile. We are fighting a revolt here. We have the Primus Inter Pares close, we have another another member of the Julii family close. So we should be able to retake this in a whiff, but still, it's not great to lose it, because we are just losing resources and money over this, I think. And it's not very good for public order, and I'd like to get some stability in Cisalpine Gaul, if possible. That would be great, wouldn't it? Yeah, that would absolutely be great. Right, now, since we're in the loading screen, thank you guys very much for all your tips and likes, and feedback and comments and all that good stuff. You guys are truly the best generals that one could wish for, absolutely. You have given great advice, great feedback. You've done that in the last campaign. You're doing it in this campaign, which is amazing. Thank you for that. Keep it coming. You are bloody amazing. I love it. Absolutely love it. So thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think this battle is going to be in our favor. I don't think we're going to win this. But we're still, you never know, right? You just never know. Now the stakes, we're not going to use those. We have some spike traps. What I think we're going to do here is we are going to try and block this side off. Like that, and maybe do another one like that. If they want to crash on those barricades, I'm absolutely fine with that. Now, we do have some archers, so what we could do here is we could put these archers over here, like that, because my guess is they are going to try and... Yeah, they could get through there, though. Let's get rid of these barricades and put it over here. Like that, and then the other one, we're going to replace that, see if we can get it a bit more tight. Like that, maybe. I think that is fine. And then what we are going to do is we're going to put some pits down here, and we're going to put some pits down here. And then let's put some shops... actually, let's put these brimstone thingies, brimstone pits over there. I'm a bit tired, to be honest, but that is fine. That is fine. That is fine. I can do this. I can do this. Well, I can't do this, by the way. That is not going to happen. We have a general. That is good. I'm going to put these guys over here. I just want to see if we can hold them. So one of them should fire at will, the other one shouldn't. No, wait, other way around. You shouldn't fire at will. If you fire, you need to fire a flaming shot, because I would like to start burning these brimstone pits, and then we have these guys just for crowd control, I guess. Let's just put them over here. We're not going to win this. But I still want to do some damage, at least. Anything else? Ships? If only they came by sea. Alrighty. These are skirmishes, actually. Huh. That is something that I didn't notice. It's good to know. Ah, they're not taking the bait, are they? Should have set up here.
At your service.
Is it because they don't see us? That could be the case. That could be the case. Yeah, they're already breaking through. Okay.
Battalion swordsman! Advance at speed!
Means that we don't really get a flank on them. We need to do this differently. In that case, we just fire at will. They're already breaking through. And they're through. I'm gonna have them. I'm gonna let them take the town center here.
Romans ready for duty.
Let them take it. Let them take it. Bit of a shame that we had to push our general through our own traps. But it is what it is. Let's do a little push.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Sons of Mars.
Let's see what we can do here. I mean, these spears are going to be all over them soon, but... yeah, that is a shame.
Our general is under attack.
I know, our general's going to die, actually. But that is bad for morale. That is pretty bad for morale. Wow. Archers should start firing here. If we can get these guys out of here, we might stand a chance. Problem is their spears are going to start meddling. Yep, well, we got them out of there. That's good. Let's get these. Let's get the general out soon. Let's get him out ASAP. Go, 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 go. Move, 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 move. Gonna have to run through those traps again, but it is what it is. Yep, start firing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, they're coming back. I don't like that. If we can, I'd like to take them out of here again. Now we have the same situation. Let's just start pushing.
One of our units has used all its
Our general's going to be out of there anyway, so... okay, that's good. Gonna push them in. Okay, let's get these guys off the field if we can. And we've got everybody in, that is fine. They're gonna try and save the missile units at the rear. Hopefully we're out of there before their general hits. Yep. Problem is we don't... we're not gonna be able to get through... there we go, that's good, that's good. Let's get out of there. Let's skedaddle, come on, go. Okay, let's keep firing fire in there. They don't have their general at the rear, which is good. We need to see if we can get through there.
The men are wavering.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to... do anything about that. Their general is blocking our path. Which is not great. Don't think we're going to be able to win this. I mean, that was kind of clear already, right?
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
I mean, we could technically run out the clock, but I don't like doing that. I don't like doing that. I think that is... I don't think it's cheating, but I kind of do think it's cheating. I wouldn't like it. How about a couple of spears in there? Okay. Other way. Other way. See if we can at least use the general to give him a little bit of morale.
This is a shameful display.
Because we're fleeing. These guys are not doing well. That is actually good. Let's inspire a rally here. See if we can get these guys out. Yep. Okay, and these guys are wavering as well. They're not doing great. This is decent. Let's get in there. See if we can get these guys off the field. It's looking decent. There we go. They're broken. They're broken. Okay, you need to stop. You need to stop firing. Don't fire at will. Same with you. Stop firing. Don't fire at will. We need our general to take care of that. Okay. Okay. You never know. You never know, my friends. That is why we're playing this. Okay, Okay, I need these to start moving over to here. The rest of them needs to... The rest of them needs to stay here for now. Like that. Would be great if we could scatter these guys. Still firing at us. Oh god, they still have plenty of ammo, don't they? A single charge would be enough to get rid of these guys. Now what, I'm going for it. Hold, hold, hold. Take them out. Take them out. And stop it. Stop firing. Stop firing. These guys need to stop firing. That's looking good. Light those bloody pits. Light those brimstone pits.
Italian swordsman!
Are we lighting them or what?
General!
Kinda need to do that now. Kinda too late already.
Orders! Bowman! Commander! Melee troops! In service of Rome! Quickly now!
Okay, hold. Hold.
Yo! Carter's logo! Light and
Let's keep this. Let them walk into those brimstone pits. See what we can do.
at the double! Bowman! Follow me! Move out! We'll kill them all! Your orders?
Just light it manually if you can.
General! Flying wedge formation! Italian swordsman! General!
Go.
Orders!
How amazing would it be?
Glory!
How amazing would this be?
Get moving! Get running!
How amazing would this be? Bloody hell. I don't think we're gonna win this still, but it would be pretty amazing.
Charge!
It would be pretty bloody amazing. There we go. Let's do a nice rear charge there. That's it. Inspire, rally.
The battle.
Come on. Come on, let's do it. You're being flanked, my friend.
Our general has fallen.
Our general has fallen. Okay, we have no chance now. All we can do right now is just wait and see what happens. I mean, we might still do this.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Let's charge him again.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Oh, oh, oh.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Why are you not running?
Men
Oh, there we
flee
go.
the
Okay, we're done.
field of battle. This is a shameful. One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Well, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I wish I could do. I mean, I wish we could have won this, but that wasn't too bad. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, there we are. We lost. We lost. Now, I think our first priority here should be to get out of this feedback loop, because right now we kind of are in a little bit of a feedback loop, right? Because I kind of want to take Batavium. Right, you know what? Let's do this step by step. An honorable death. Lucius Papirius Curse. This true hero of Rome has died valiantly whilst fighting for his people, I knew. And rebellion imminent in Cisalpine Gaul. Yep, I know. And a slave revolt is imminent in Magna Graecia. So we need to do something about that. Unseasonal conditions. Armies destroyed. Army destroyed. Construction complete. That is actually good. Salt. Salt in Asculum. Personality reports. Garrison fleet. Yep, destroyed. Genoa has been lost. Quartermaster's report. We've got some troops at least. We shouldn't have recruited here. That's a mistake. New power. Yep. Old poet and a guard dog. Yep. Okay. So now we want to get out of this feedback loop. First of all, can we get to Batavium? We can. We probably should. Now, what do we have for mercenaries over here? That is important. We have a couple of mercenaries. So there's going to be a revolt here anyway. There's going to be a revolt here anyway. I think what we do here is we recruit a new legion in Milan. We take Genoa, we take Batavium. I think we take both. You need to get to Genoa though. And you can. Now, you should recruit some more levies, but you don't have to do that right now. We're getting quite a bit of replenishment, which is good. I think what we're going to do here is we're still going to Still going to send you down south. So let's do that. Let's send you down south. I think we can. I think that is the plan here. Let's go. Move, 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 move. And once you're here, I'm going to put you back into a patrol stance because we can get levies from this legion. Yeah, we can recruit levies here if we need to. Right, so here's what we do. You, Genoa, go. Oh, wow. What the? Is it that bad? Do you have a full bloody garrison here or something? What the hell? How is this something that we need to play? Jeez. I mean, sure, we're gonna play it, but if we have bloody Triari, no, I don't feel like this is accurate. Right, that is what it is. How many troops at Batavium? 15. But they're kind of wounded. Not really, though. What can we do? Yeah, we don't need that. Let me check the Veneti real quick. Could still have another legion, though. Really? Nah. I don't think they have another legion. So this needs to happen too.
We take this settlement for Rome.
Same story, isn't it? Oh god. Okay, you are doing something about public order. We are going to have to recruit a legion here and hire mercenaries. And what can we hire? I think we should probably do Genoa first. Yeah, these just need to be fought. Both these battles just need to be fought. I'll do Genoa first.
Let them cower before Rome.
Okay, let's go. So my main priority here, let's just go over this. What I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to consolidate Cisalpine and have a legion in every city. Now they don't need to be full legions. They can just be legions to keep the peace, you know, keep the peace, keep order, make sure the next rebellion is crushed. I think that's basically all we need to do. I do think we have a couple of garrison units in Midlan. I think the garrison army in Midlan is not as weak as the previous garrison army was, but it would be good to have a general there, and maybe just one mercenary unit, just one. That's gonna be fine. What do we do here? Doesn't really matter. We just have infantry and we have... I think these two are going to try and go through there, and maybe we'll just do that. You on the flank. They might sally out. We need to be aware of that. You on the flank, and you on the flank, and then you will be here. Actually, you will be here. And then you there. Yep. Yeah, they should be routing fast. We can form a defensive formation. We don't need to breach. You should start moving there. Let's not fire at will with these units. Maybe get in the forest. You can start moving a little bit quicker, I think. Okay. A lot of men on the left flank here. That is their general.
General! Orders! Missile infantry at your command! Levies!
There's no way in here right now.
Triarii! Levies! Principes! Quick,
By your command.
Yeah, you have a free pass on them, which is good.
Brave Romans to a man. Sic Domine!
Spears ready.
Proud Romans all. Rome is
Your
mother to
orders.
us all.
Sure, go fire back. That looks decent.
Jupiter gives us strength.
Right, stop firing. Go there, fire a will.
Triarii. Cohors
Your
Parates. Principes. Triarii. Jupiter gives us strength. General, we are... Points at the ready.
Okay.
Missile infantry. At your command.
Commander.
We await.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to focus for a little bit.
General.
Hi. What's happening? Oh god, there we are. Okay. That was bloody annoying. So what happened here is we lost internet connection, which is great. But that meant that the game was still running while the... So basically we were a blind general for a bit. That is basically what happened here. So that means that these units got attacked. These are under fire. Let's do some pushing here. You need to start pushing forward. So, yeah, sorry, I'm diving right straight back into the battle. Because things were happening here. You need to start moving forward and do something about that. You have no more spears. I'm gonna figure out what happened in a bit, but for now we just need to... For now we just need to fight this, because things aren't... For now we just need to fight this. Let me focus on one thing at a time here. That is a good cavalry charge. These guys are intercepting. Don't bother about firing anything. You just need to start moving forward. You just need to start moving forward. You are the Triarii. You're picking up... You know what? Stop moving. Stop moving. We can bait them out here and we can just fight them over here out in the open.
Yours to command.
Riders at the
Ready
double.
and waiting.
Because this is a nice clash. This is a nice clash.
Dual weapons.
Yeah, this is all very nice.
Equites. Tribune.
So, okay, now I can talk about what happened. I'm ready to talk about what happened now. Now. In all seriousness, the internet connection somehow got interrupted or something. I don't know, something like that. The internet connection got interrupted, so that was what happened. What are they doing? So basically, Shadow was still running in the background.
Equites.
Or sorry,
The battle is turning in our favor.
good. The battle is turning in our favor. That's very good. Let's do something about this. There we go. So the game was still running. We just couldn't get in.
Time. Orders.
It wasn't Shadow. It also wasn't the game. It was the internet connection. We're still gonna win this. We're still gonna win this. But that was, yeah, that was something. So, I think we just turned into the defender. I mean, we did lose more men than we needed to because of this. And that is a bit annoying, but this is what it is. Yeah, we just turned into the defender. That is fine. That is fine. How are these guys still fighting? Let's do something about these guys. There we go. All of you, fight this, please. Are you information? You should be out of formation here. Let's do that. And do we need to be here? No, not really. Let's do that. These men are almost done. There we go, they're done. Get the general out. You should just get
Discovered
the
the enemy's hidden units.
hidden units. Okay, nothing to worry about, that's good. You be here, please. Something like that. Hide. Hide, 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 hide. Still got a general. Okay, let's see what they do. Like that. Then we have you and you. Let's get out of defensive formation. Let's have you move over to here. The Equites go here. You don't fire a will. You're taking the city center, which is good. What are you doing? Rather have you do this the other way around, to be honest. Yep.
Quick march. Advance at speed.
That is a queued up order. That's good.
Equities.
Okay. See what they let's see what they do. They might be going for the hill. Which is something that I don't necessarily like. No, they're not.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units. Our hidden units have been discovered.
No, they're moving.
Commander. Attack. Your orders. Rome. In the name of Rome.
Ready.
Okay, we still have some missiles. Let's use them. Fire at will.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Yes, Commander.
Levies. Equities. Triarii.
Don't have enough units here.
Jupiter gives us strength.
We do not have enough units here.
To a man. Ready for orders. Equities. Triarii. Sons of Mars.
Orders.
We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Yeah, that's bad. That's not great.
Ready and waiting.
No. Push through. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's not good. Gonna be flanked there. That is fine. You need to tangle with the enemy general.
Romans ready for duty.
Okay, that should be enough to just crush them.
You have orders, sir. Triarii. We await orders.
Okay, they're moving in from the rear as well, but something we're just gonna have to deal with. These men shouldn't like this. We have spears coming into the flank. Let's get the general out. We need the general to tangle with theirs.
Our general is under attack.
Yep, I know. Let's give them what we can while we're there, though. Your information, right? Yep, you are good. These guys are information as well. How are you doing? Would be nice to have you break free here as well. You should probably help here. You need to get to the flank of this guy. Are you helping here? You are, very good. Would be great if we can free this up, but yeah, we can. We have already done that. That's good. That means that you can turn around and do something about that. These men are starting to move over here. You know what? Just go there. Actually, we don't need to annihilate them. What are they doing? Come on. Out of formation.
Ready and waiting.
Let's do something about their general. If we can. Okay, these men are not liking this. Their general is wavering. He's going to fall quite soon. This is a nice flank. We don't need to annihilate them. We don't need to wipe them out. So that is fine. This is all fine. Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's take some experience out of this. Let's get some experience out of this. So yeah, something's up with the internet connection.
General is dead.
Something is up with the internet connection. I don't know what, and it doesn't really matter because we're back in, which is good, and we still won this fight. But if this was another fight, that might have. Yeah, that might have been bad. That might have been bad. Okay, that's enough experience. Decisive victory. Very good. So, okay, that is the first victory done. We just need to fight the next battle as well. But now we are... there's been some debate in the comment section about whether we sack these settlements or loot them or just occupy. In Cisalpine Gaul right now, I think I'm going to, take all the money we can get. Just loot the bloody settlement. I think I'm going to do that right now. Because we need some money to actually conquer Cisalpine Gaul and get a foothold, I think. So right now, I'm going to do that. But, I mean, there definitely is something to say for, not looting the settlements, not taking the public order hit, but we're getting a revolt here anyway. We're gonna get a revolt here anyway. It doesn't really matter what we do. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. And there we are. Great. Now, I think we are going to loot this as well. Get some money out of this. There we are. And we have trampled the faction into the dust. Very good. Now, with that money, we of course need to do something about repairing this. That is still a barbarian village. Well, that doesn't cost too much. That doesn't cost too much either. And we were going for farming here, right? I keep forgetting. I shouldn't forget this. Right, that gives us a little bit of money, which is good. Actually, there's one thing I'd like to do, and that is reduce taxes. For now. Now, there's going to be a slave uprising. But now we have prevented it. So that is good. Wasn't there more? Yeah. I thought there would be a slave uprising here in Magna Graecia, but we have prevented that by reducing taxes, which is good. Now, we could go to... No. Okay, let's prevent that. We could always exempt them, though. What are we getting out of it, anyway? Yeah, we're not really getting much out of it. It's mainly Latium that's bringing in bringing in money. Right, this needs to be fought as well. And one of you beautiful people mentioned that we should probably also focus on replenishment on our generals. And I agree. That's actually very good. I agree. Less upkeep is good too. Let's go for less upkeep on this one. And then I'd also like some more movement range. I think movement range is absolutely the best thing we can get. Let's take the public order. +6 public order. That's quite a bit. So what I want to do is I want to have another legion over here. That is something I want to do. Reason for it is because if we have another legion in Milan... I mean, how's the garrison in Milan? Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It is a walled settlement, though. It's not great. So, basically the situation here... I'd like to take Batavium this turn. I'd like to do that. I'd like to do that. Take Batavium this turn, and we're going to fight that this episode. And then I think what we're going to need to do in the north, in Cisalpine Gaul, is just make friends. Make as many friends as we can. Make friends with Massalia. Send emissaries to the Helvetii and the Raeti. And make more friends. Just make friends everywhere. And then we can focus on the south a little bit more. And while I'm saying that, let's do a little bit of a scouting mission. Just to check whether there's no sneaky Carthaginian fleets coming to the mainland. And they're not. Okay, that's good. How many mercenaries can we get here? So what would we like to have? I wouldn't mind... I mean, more velites are always good. Wouldn't mind having one of these. It's all quite costly, but I want to win this. Let's hire one of these and just check the balance of power real quick.
None will escape.
Yeah, that's looking better. That's looking better. We are still going to fight this. Yeah, we're still going to fight this. Let's do that now. Let's make this into a bit of a long episode. I think that's fine, because there's a lot of fighting this episode, and... The enemy sallies out to fight us on the field. Yes, that is good. That is very good. I was kind of hoping they would do that. That is very good. And then we'd have Cisalpine Gaul under control. That would be so bloody amazing. I think this is the last of the Veneti, but... I mean, looking at the balance of power in the diplomacy screen, they might have another legion somewhere. But they are going to take some heavy attrition, so that is good. That is very good. And fighting Batavium is also going to be good for relations with the Raeti and the Helvetii. So I'm happy about what's happening here. And I'm really happy the enemy is selling out as well. And we have cavalry superiority, so this fight should be easy. Should be. Let's be clear about that. Start the deployment. Do we have any hills? Yes, we do. We do have a hill.
3 men!
I think we're just gonna hold position,
To serve Rome.
to be honest. Let them come.
Spear infantry, at your command. Yes, Commander. Ready for battle.
Yeah, we're just gonna hold position. It's gonna be fine. Do want to keep that general alive, though. So that is a good general. I mean, my guess is they're going to come to us, right? Yeah. The problem is they're going to use their bows. Are they going to come to us, though? Doesn't look like it, does it? Wish we had some artillery now.
Aim is true. Proud Romans all. Glory. In the name of Rome. Ready and waiting. Horseman! Light horse. Your orders.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to spend some time going towards them. They have the hill. And I don't think they're gonna try and... I think we're just gonna go for a full frontal assault here. Yeah, we're gonna go for a full frontal assault. Alrighty. Don't really like this, though. Maybe we could scooch over just a little bit. Let's get into position first. Think we'll be fine. Do some harassing too. Okay, what is their range? Not sure, I can't see. They're probably going to start firing soon. Now, these men are expendable. Honestly, nobody is expendable, of course, but... I'm going to go for the sprint on the last bit. It's kind of a distance, isn't it? They're probably going to scooch over a bit. I'm not sure. The moment they start firing is when we start running. These are bows, right? Celtic bowmen, yeah. Should be in range. Are you on horseback? You are. Yeah, there we go. Okay, start moving. Not the general. We should do this running.
Ready for
Run.
duty.
Clash. I mean, the bows are gonna move, so that is all good. You don't fire a will just yet. You should fire a will. Okay, keep you around that flank for a bit. Which one of you guys is firing? Only fire at the flank. Okay, you've got them folding in, that's good. Okay, decent. Let's fire back at them.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay, keep out of the fight. Stay out of the fight, please. That is their general. Okay, like that. I'm gonna have you fire a will because I'm gonna forget about you, I think. Let's have these guys move to the rear. And we already have you at the rear, which is good. Let's have you fire at will too. Actually, fire on the general, that's fine.
Our aim is true. Where are you? Jupiter gives us strength. Light horse. Warriors, draw weapons. Ah! Weapons ready.
Okay, can you clash in here, please? Because these guys are wavering already. If we can break that flank, that'd be amazing. I don't have a great angle here. Move them here. Okay, that is decent. We've got these men broken. That's good. Let's start moving back a bit. These men are not doing great. I would like to take these men out, but they're holding them into position. So I'd rather have them hold that. Yeah, I'd rather have them hold that. You should probably fold in a bit. You should go here. You should give him what you got. You are doing fine. You are doing fine. If we can take down their general, that would be great. That would be a great start. Start firing into that. That seems good. That seems like it's crashing into a nice position. These men are done. Start going here. Actually, go there. Yeah, go there. Their general is going to fall soon. That's good. You should probably be firing at that guy. These two are wavering. That is going to force a break. That is good. You should start swinging around soon. This is broken. That is great. Let's start moving into here. You need to chase. You need to start folding in. Where's our... Oh, it's actually skirmishers fighting here. That is not what I wanted. That is not what I like. Well, this is what it is now. They seem to be doing fine-ish, so... I guess we're just going to let them for a bit. That is a nice rear charge. It's always good. Let's go for skirmish mode. Go. Get out. Okay, that's another unit done. You get out. Are we chasing? We are chasing. We're not going to be able to kill that general, are we? Nope. Back. 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 Can anybody please relieve these skirmishers? Because they are not doing well there. That is all running. Have the general chase him a bit. Get some experience. Okay, these men. Start chasing that. So that you can push into that. You are chasing that. That is good. This seems fine. You are folding in. You are doing something here. These men are done. They're spent. They have no ammo. You need to keep fighting that. You are doing great. Very good. Very good, my friend. Let's have them chase. We got them, don't we? Yeah. I'm going to continue for the experience right now. Because we can always use experience, right? I think this was pretty decent. I think this was pretty bloody decent.
Charge! Commander, at your service. Engage!
Yeah, this was fine. Don't think we actually needed the extra mercenaries, to be honest. Oh, you're running. Okay. Just a bit of target practice.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
That is fine. Okay, I think this was decent. I think this was decent. I'm not going after them. All good. Nice decisive victory, that's what I'd like to see. Right, I'll see you guys in a bit. There we are. Lucius Scipio strikes again, eh? And that gives us a lot of money. And Batavium. There we are. Lucius Cornelius Scipio. Very good. And that consolidates the bloody province. Now, we haven't made a lot of progress this episode, but at the same time, we've made a lot of progress this episode, I think. So you're ranked, which is good. Now, you already mentioned that we should also probably look for what's it called? Replenishment rate. There we go. Plus 5% replenishment rate for all units. That's pretty good. And it's in the same tree, which is also fine. Now I can't get here because the portrait is in the way. So I don't know what that is, but that is good as well. That is pretty good too. But I wouldn't mind taking the replenishment rate. And let's actually take a little bit more of that and take some more movement range, because movement range is very good. And while we're here, let's start merging some units, because I don't think we'll need all of them right now. So that is a nice merge, and then we will merge these as well. That is that, very good. Now, let's check this real quick. Did we... Troops recruited, province under control. That is great. Faction encountered, Zeebrugge. New regional bonuses, settlement captured, settlement looted. That means that the Veneti are still here. They are. Oi.
Welcome. Speak. Come
Now,
on.
going to peace with the Veneti may not be the best thing. Because the Raeti and the Helveti still fight the Veneti. A lot of 80s in here.
Greetings. Now
The
speak.
trade, they're still low on that.
Honest folk and value honesty.
They're aggressive and treacherous as well, but they are liking us right now because we are at war with the Veneti and we had battle support going. Now, why don't you like us?
Speak. Come on.
Gifts given to the Veneti.
Waste time. Better spend it hunting.
Ah, right, they were okay with the Insubres. We gave them battle support. Wow, you get a lot of relationship for battle support. Right, we're going to play for a little bit longer. I know this episode might run a little bit... Actually, I'm skipping the loading screen, so it may not even be that long at the moment.
Greetings, friend. Greetings.
But nevertheless, we are going to...
Fine olives.
We are going to play for a little bit longer. Because I would like to get some things done on the map as well. And I think one thing is very important right now. There's actually a couple of things that are very important. First of all, Batavium. Actually, Medlan. Are we... Wow, minus 110. I don't think I've ever saw a number that low here. This needs to become a Roman village. And this needs to be demolished. No, demolished, please. This needs to be demolished. And we need to get this province under control. Now, there's one thing that we need to do in order to... we could go for bread and games already. Conversion to Latin culture, that could be good. And less building construction time. Okay, wait. That doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, I'm taking that for now. Let's start converting. My god. Right, now there's one thing we need to do, and that is to get another legion up here. But before we do that, let's take a quick look at politics, because things might be bad. Yeah, Papiria. Things are bad with Papiria, and I don't think we're going to be able to get it up soon. So... But still, we might need... Are we going to be able to get Papiria? I mean, we're still protected. We're still protected. Question is, are we going to be able to get Papiria up to a level where we... Every level of tax is above average. Now, that is average right now, so that is good. Establish diplomatic relations. What is your deal? Leader dies in battle. Yeah, that is not great. That's going to go down, though. Government type, pacifist. Promoted characters. I wouldn't mind marrying this guy off. Character's gravitas is too low. So we need to give you some gravitas. That doesn't give you any gravitas. I'll have you organize some games. Oh, great success increasing public order. That's good. And then next turn, we are going to be able to maybe marry you. You need to start moving to the Helveti. That's going to be good for loyalty. You are going to move towards the Raeti. And you need to start moving towards the... where are you? You need to start moving towards Massalia. And then you could potentially move somewhere as well, although this is going to cost us quite a bit right now. And what we really need to do is get... Yeah, well, that is the question now. Do we need to get that Legion up? Do we want to get that Legion up? Which would be this one. He's on a mission. So we can't even get you in, right? We can't even get you in. We need to have something here. That is Papiria, though. Yeah, let's try. Let's just try and do this.
At your command. I want hourly patrols.
Okay, that is that. That is that. Okay, I'm gonna have you move over to here. And then do this. Because there's an agent here.
I will look over them.
And we need to start thinking about Taras as well.
Ready for battle. Ready for orders.
Okay. We're in the negatives, which is okay.
Well met, friend. Sit and let your words...
But it would be great if we could do something about that. Now, Massalia doesn't want to talk to us about trade,
Aye, sir.
which is not great. We have secured glass now, though, so that is good.
Welcome here, and speak as you wish.
A flapping tongue that speaks without wisdom is not...
Okay, let's give it a turn. Let's give it a turn. We're gonna lose some money, but... let's get through this first. Let's just get through this first. Let's start stabilizing a little bit, and... then we'll see. Food is fine here. Public order is going up. Income, it looks good. Let's see a breakdown of that. Empire maintenance. Could use more slaves, I guess. So what would the difference be? The difference would be a revolt. A slave revolt. So... so anything we should disband here. I mean, we could just do another merge. Yeah, that doesn't help that much. That doesn't help that much. Okay, let's see where we land. So I think our main focus at the moment should be consolidating Cisalpine Gaul, making sure the rebellion is crushed, getting politics under control, getting yeah. And I also wouldn't mind what... oh, what are you doing here, my friend? I was just going to say, I also wouldn't mind doing something in Taras. And yes, I'm absolutely aware that at the moment we have a lot of troops in Cisalpine Gaul. We should absolutely do something about that, but... with the Veneti still here, we are still being threatened, so... we're actually being threatened from all sides. So I want to keep this status quo for a bit, at least until the buildings are up. And we've started managing public order and have garrisons, because having garrisons helps. Having a garrison helps. Now I also wouldn't mind if these legions were to retreat back north. There we go, thank you. Good. Go harass the Veneti. That is always good. I mean, I wouldn't mind peace with the Veneti, but peacing out with the Veneti will anger the other factions. So, unless they peace out with them as well. By your inappropriate actions, your diplomat brought a death sentence upon us. Ooh, that is not good. Diligent man has a wealth of experience and continues to hone his abilities. Okay. Hello. That is the veteran. Okay, that is good. Diplomat has betrayed us. Returned with a generous tribute. That's very good. We need that. Because it's winter at the moment. Found by foreign forces. That is this one. Character's mission has ended. That is okay, I guess. Extreme unhappiness has driven the people to rebel. And a slave revolt is imminent here. And then a diplomat executed. Again? Another one? Or is that the same one? I don't know. And we have an increase in rank over here. That is very good. Wealth of experience. A lot of increases here. That is very good. Very good indeed. Unseasonal conditions. Inspired populace. Faction rises. That is not something that concerns us at the moment. Faction destroyed. Pontos. Okay. Household expands. That is fine, I guess. Expands. Who would want a pet snake? I don't get that. Governor of this province will carry out your edict until you command otherwise. That's very good. Hidden agent exposed. And then we have the year in history. What happened? The Romans under Manius Curius Dentatus conquered the Lucanians. The triumph over Curus and Pyrrhus and the Samnites. The triumph over Lentulus and the Samnites and the Lucanians. Okay. Very cool. Faction destroyed. The Dalmatai. That had to be some kind of rebellion, I think. We are trading with the Dorsi, so we don't have to worry about them at the moment. I wouldn't mind a non-aggression pact with them, but that's not going to happen. Okay, so because of the tribute, we have a little bit of money. We need to keep sending diplomats. That is going to be fine. Yeah, there will be some casualties, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Let's enslave them. Drive the economy a bit. And that gives us military traditions. Very good. I wouldn't mind swapping out these two. Can you get them, Milan? No, you can't. So I wouldn't mind having this guy over here and that guy over there. How much are we getting out of this province? I mean, we could just farm another rebellion, I guess, but... you... Okay, let's start stealing food.
A shadow among shadows.
We're not getting any money out of this province, so we might as well do this. Does that help? No, it doesn't. So then we might as well take the money. We just need to wait. This is just a waiting game right now. Patavium needs a... What do you need? Glass. Yes, you need glass. We don't want that to develop into slums, so let's just start building it. We could use more food. Yeah. We could definitely use more food here. So that means that you need to start upgrading as well. But before we do that, let's just see what else we need to do. We need to level up a lot of units, don't we? Okay, you are fine where you are at. I need you helping out with public order. Let's get you a pet snake. That. I need you helping out with public order. There's the public order, but we can't get there. And that is growth, which is good. Okay, since we don't have the rank to get there, we're going to go for tax rate first. Which apparently didn't do anything. Nope. And it's probably going to be the same over here. Cultural conversion might be better here, actually. Let's take that. Then we have you. What can we do with you? So we need to go for experience here. That is also good. That is more map movement range. I'll take that. I'll take that over anything. And now we just need to select one of the others, so we'll look at that later, I think. +1 experience gained by the general of the parent army. That's good. There's a lot of good stuff here. Increases missile attack range. Yeah, we'll take the cunning for now. Then we have this legion, who will take garrison auxilia, take the public order, and take the movement range. And then here we take that, and then that. That is good. How's public order doing? Public order is doing fine. And then we had more, right? Nope, we don't. Okay, so that leaves us with about 3,000. We do want to get food under control. Is food actually an issue? I mean, provincial instability is going to go down. We have devastation. That's going to go down as well. So we really just need to wait for a bit. And in that case, what I would like to do is do a diplomacy run first. Apparently we met another faction. Let's do a diplomacy run first. Hopefully these guys are interested in some glass or something. Nope. The Helvetii, perhaps? Nope.
Without wisdom is not welcome. Be like a spear and have a...
Be welcome. But may
I
Athena
really want to
strike
trade with Massalia. Okay, they don't seem to like us.
Let the peace of Pharaoh, all-wise and all-seeing, be on our meeting today, and let us profit from talk.
Yeah, the diplomatic missions weren't good. Okay, speaking about diplomacy, let's see if we can... We could send you out. It's only going to give you a +5 there. These are not at -11 just yet. Yeah, these need to remarry. I think Massalia is the most important one right now, so let's do that. How are we doing budget-wise? We are fine when it comes to budget. Let us remarry you as well, because we're going to need her. Oh god, this is not looking great. Let's also move. I wouldn't mind having a spy here.
At your command.
Was it a rebellion or a slave revolt? Slave revolt.
Ready for battle.
Oh, we just cannot quite get there. That is annoying.
Men, gather
That
up
would have,
supplies.
that would have done it. That would have done it.
For battle.
Okay, that means that you need to get to Cassentia. Yeah.
Make haste, men.
Yeah, that means that you need to get to Cassentia. Yeah. And we don't exempt from taxes, it's no use. We're gonna get another revolt here, which is fine, that's gonna happen. I wouldn't mind a little bit of recruitment, but... Yeah, that's not gonna be good enough.
We hunger for battle.
We already did the run here. We're gonna go to the next turn, I think.
Greetings! Speak plainly and...
Okay, since we're gonna get a revolt in... Well, basically everywhere, we're gonna recruit some units. And raise taxes a little bit. That is fine. How many units is that? That is 7. Couple of skirmishes, couple of spears. How expensive are these guys? These are very expensive. I'm gonna get rid of these since this is a walled settlement. And I think we should probably do the same here. Although they're not as expensive as the other ones. Get rid of these. And actually just get rid of one more. I mean, I don't think the Veneti are... I mean, we can keep an eye on them. We can recruit when they start moving this way, so... But they might be going over like that towards Korea, so we should keep an eye on what's happening over there. Massalia is kind of threatening at the moment. Because that is a battle that I cannot win. Yet. Next turn, things are gonna come in. So that is good. And that brings us back into the positives. That is 7 units. 6, sorry. That is 8. These need to recruit. Could get rid of that. Don't want to. Let's not. Primus Inter Pares is on the way. See if there's a sneak attack coming in. Doesn't look like it. Could start thinking about Eulalia as well. Corrales, but nah. We should probably play this a little bit more slowly. Do we have the budget for another emissary? No. Okay, let's do one more turn, my friends. And after that, I'm debating whether I want to. There's a slave uprising, and it's near. Oh, it's near the other side. It's at the other side. Yeah, it's in the south. Yeah, we are going to call it quits on the start turn, I think, my friends. Ooh, look at that. That's Epirus on the border there. That could be a good move.
The bravery of men.
Yeah.
Words is all that is between us now.
Oh god.
We shall...
Ooh, they didn't go for it. They didn't go for it. We might be able to pay them off. That is some luck there. That is some luck there, absolutely. But that does mean that betrayal by Massalia is very real. So we may as well peace out with the Veneti. Nah, that's not true. That's not correct, actually. If we peace out with the Veneti, we have to worry about the Helveti and the Raieti. So that's not going to be what we need to do here. But Massalia didn't attack. This is a very iffy situation, though. And this is, by the way, a situation that we cannot win. So we either peace out with them or we retreat out of Genoa. Because why sacrifice these units? Why sacrifice these units? We don't stand a chance. Okay, the Veneti are coming. I might peace out with them.
We have fine goods, and you doubtless have much that we would find desirable.
What will we get out of this?
So, are we to have trade?
Yeah, I'm okay with this. Let's get that trade agreement. So that means that we need to crush the Veneti, crush the Massalians, and then, yeah. At least we have somebody friendly on that zone, on that bit. Okay, let's play one more turn. I just can't bloody stop playing here. Our envoys have discovered a woman in a foreign village who seems to be blessed with the power of persuasion. We could hire her to assist in future negotiations with foreign nations. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, so there's a rebellion. The Veneti are coming. Diplomat has returned with a bard. There's the slave revolt. Research complete. That gives us... we are protected for 3 more turns. Okay, things are happening right now. Maybe I will call it quits because I am going to need your advice here. I'm going to need your advice because a lot of stuff is happening. So let's just go over that. Yeah, we're going to call it quits here. That means that we have to read all these messages again. Now, first things first. We have a slave revolt over here. I'm going to push these men into the garrison here in Cassentia. And I think we are going to be able to protect Cassentia against the slave revolt. I think I'm going to be able to do that. We could also press the attack here. So that is a decision that we... Because they are not at full health. They are not at full health. So we could also press the attack. Let me know what you guys think about that. Second, our Primus Inter Pares is going to move down south. I think these two legions are going to join up. I don't see any aggression from the Carthaginians just yet, but they could be standing right here. Now, since we are, you know what? No, that's cheating. That's cheating. I was going to say I'm just going to take a peek, but I don't want to move anything right now. But what I probably will do is sacrifice the public or sacrifice whatever this dignitary is giving us. Sacrifice that for a little bit and just take a peek. Because if there's no Carthaginians over here, and if there's no Carthaginians over here, then I think our first objective should actually be this army over here. The Basileus. And then our next objective should probably... and I'm just talking about these two legions. Our next objective should probably be Taras, so that we can consolidate Magna Graecia. I think that would be what we need to do here. Now next... And this is very, very dangerous what's happening here. We need to get a peace agreement with these bastards.
Words, speak them.
Oh, no.
Peace.
So what we could do...
Peace.
Greetings. Speak plainly and without idle purpose.
What we could do is peace out with the Veneti. And I'm actually okay with doing that anyway, because... when you look at the Veneti...
You have the ear of my people. Do not waste.
Yeah, we should probably peace out with the Veneti. Because they are reliable, aren't they? Yeah, they're reliable. So if we have peace with them, they're not likely to go to war that soon. But if the Veneti were to go to war with us, they would definitely have to take at least 2 turns to get to Batavium. If the Helveti or the Raeti declare war against us, they would be at Medlan in a single turn. So... what am I trying to say here? Well, what I'm trying to say here is... Batavium is a lot worse when it comes to defending over Medlan. I'd rather defend Medlan with a single legion that is... I'd rather defend Medlan with a single legion... sorry, I'm getting some text messages. I really do need to stop playing, but I'd rather defend Medlan with a single legion who's going to be able to get to Batavium in a single turn whenever the Veneti declare war against us, over being at war with the Veneti and having to defend both Batavium and Medlan, because these guys are aggressive as hell. And we've already seen that the Massalians are not to be trusted either. So we need to do something about this, and I'm thinking about piecing out with the Veneti, trying to bribe our way through the Massalians, fighting this battle straight away into the field and use the money that we get from there to also see if we can push that money into bribing the Massalians into a peacetime. Just get these 2 doom stacks out of our lands. And then just take it from there. Then I think our next move should be to try and go for Taras, something like that. I don't know. In any case, I'm gonna need your advice here. I need to stop playing because I need to pick up Mrs. Pilus. But yeah, thank you very much for being here with me again, and I'm really hoping to get some advice here. This is bloody hard. This is bloody hard. Righty, my friends, thank you for being with me today again, and I absolutely love to see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.